It's Helicat. What's up? Top 10. Holy shit. Well done. Hell yeah. Live. That's a lot of screwing around. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Paddington. What's up? We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. So, I was watching Helicat stream today, right? I was like, okay. I was like, I need to open up Satisfactory. I need to poke around. I need to see like what's the theme gonna be. I mean, I know what the theme is. It's the same damn building we've been working on. But beyond that, what is it that I actually need to do? So I started punching some numbers, right? I started punching some numbers. And I started looking back at my like flowchart that I've been building, right? Here we go. So, this is everything that's been done, right? We need to work on this step, and this step, and then this factory will be more or less done. We'll have to take what it makes and send it somewhere else. We'll figure that out later. I don't need to figure that out right now. But the thing is I was looking at the screws and I was like, okay, I know I calculated the screws that I need for this step, where I take screws and steel plates and turn them into bolted plates. Hi, Bye Gamer. So that was... oh, shit. I forgot. I took off my equipment for taking the screenshot for the thumbnail. Anyway. Oh, speaking of which, I can get rid of this light source now. Anyway. So yeah, I was like, okay, I did all the math where we take these plates that don't have an output yet and 2,250 screws, right? That's when I made this blueprint thing, right? This massive hunk of junk. I'm pretty sure you can follow the thread, Paddington. You can follow the thread to see when she's gone live, because she'll post it in there. But I built this thing for this, and then I was like, okay, so wait, what's the next step gonna be? Hi, Nightmare. What's the next step gonna be? Wait, it's more screws. Hold on, let me start doing some maths. So I did some maths before stream started, right? XQC says, if you like rap, a musical genre defined by mastery over lyrics. What the fuck? XQC is a dumbass. Anyway, here's all my maths. Just believe me when I say that this is correct. I've been doing a lot of yeah. I made a joke to Helicat and she didn't get it. I was like, yeah, I'm pre-gaming Satisfactory by doing math ahead of time. And so I was like, oh, I need another 2,500 screws. Because at this point, we are not paying attention to how much this is. I have overdone this factory a little bit. So we're not going to be making 125 versatile frameworks. We're going to be making way more than that. Na, 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 na. So, first step is I actually want to move these, because these are a little too in the middle of things for my taste. I still need to have these constructors. But instead of branching off right here, what I can do instead is branch off at the end. And split here. One, two, three, four. Yeah, this would be even better. Hang on. If I brought this out even further, like this way. There we go. We're all about space efficiency, more or less. Anyways, unfortunately, I've been playing League of Legends. Oh, God. If you play the unintended way, it's way more fun. Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes the best way to win in hero shooters is to simply be an agent of chaos, where the enemy team just does not know how to deal with your bullshittery. There we go. Alright, so those are all connected. Good. We're going to use this space for some assemblers. And then I need to power this entire floor as well. Let's see. Also, hi Skull Kid, what's up? Good enough. Actually, hang on. If I'm gonna... No. If I'm gonna make this look any amount of nice, this has to not conflict with each other. There we go. So now I gotta run power underneath it. That's fine. Or just like closer to it. Either one, doesn't matter. Damn it. Back to slave away at Warframe. Real. Alright, I still need to get this entire floor powered. So I think I'm just going to use Old Reliable. Just build another wall outlet. And then run power on the outside of the building. Perfect. Then I gotta build a fucking... whatever. I don't even remember what was on there. Players logging in like it's another 9 to 5. Sometimes it kind of be like that. I'm gonna be real. What if I couldn't make money from it? That's the secret. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Then cross. So yeah, once this is up and running, I also need to put down some assemblers here. According to my notes, I need... side... 9 assemblers. 9 assemblers go in this space. Cool. Yeah, after all this is said and done, this thing's gonna guzzle so much power, I'm gonna have to go build another power plant, probably. Should ask Arrowhead really nicely to let me test out their new weapons. Yes. Someone else is playing a Railjack mission? Holy shit! That's crazy. Hey, if you need to do Railjack, let me know. I don't like doing Railjack, but I haven't actually maxed out the intrinsics for Railjack. I can't say no to Helicat. This is true. Helicat is just too sweet. Who could say no to Helicat? Hello, Hydra. Oh, that was Hydra that messaged that. Incredible. Alright, power line runs across. Oh, that's not centered. It's gotta be centered. And you connect to you. Awesome. You come across. You connect to you, and then that all lights up, and that starts working. Perfect. Okay. 9 assemblers. 9 assemblers. 45 plates per minute times 18 foundries. It's 810 plate per minute. 405 per side. 810 iron plate per minute divided by 90 plates in equals 9 assemblers making bolted iron plates. Hi, Noki. How do I pronounce that? I don't know. I feel like I don't get it right any time I try. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making bolted iron plates. Copy that. Like Noki? Good. I don't actually... this might not fit. Hang on. These actually need to be a little further apart. 5. This is gonna have... Oh my god. Okay, yeah, screws is gonna be a challenge. However... Hang on. Okay. I just need to tweak my own design here for a second. Your DJ Peach? Oh, okay. Crazy. Alright. Shocking turn of events. Okay, so each one of these... This is gonna get really messy really quick if I'm not careful. Each one of these sets of 5 does 250. Each one of these sets needs to go into... one of these things. The question is, how am I even gonna do that, like, in any way that's, like, neat and organized? I don't know if there's a way. At least make them the same height, please. I could do it like this, where each one of these lines dumps directly into its assembler. It's gonna be very strange looking, but, I mean, it would work, technically. I just gotta get rid of the original system. It's meant to stack them into 500s. I guess I could still do that at some point. I don't know. Dump you out here. Damn it. All the way up like that. Okay, now just imagine that 9 times. It's gonna be very messy on the roof, but I mean, like, I don't know. There's a lot of space up there. We can use it. Sure, why not? You're gay? Hell yeah, I am. I love being gay. I love my girlfriend. She's amazing. Home of sexual. Indeed. Homophobia. No, this is not a homophobia. Shit. I will have none of that nonsense in this house. You into you. Yeah, this is gonna get really silly looking. You know what? I dig it. I dig the silliness. Fuck it. Do you output the other direction? You do. Be around me. That would be, yeah, Murmuring, that would be, Helicat's, arachnophobia. Home of arachnophobia. And therefore evil kitties inside of Satisfactory. Huh. Where on earth am I gonna... How am I gonna belt this? I could turn this. Put it, like, right here. This is the closest I'm probably gonna get to, like, making spaghetti in this game. I don't like building spaghetti. Spaghetti is confusing to look at. Oh, this is dumb. I love it. Go. Okay, so this does give me space to do what I need to do with the plates. We can work on those a little too. So these all have to get merged together. Did you get the screws? Not yet. I'm working on it. I have to implement the original 2,250 screws before I can make more screws. Oh wait, I didn't go far back enough. No. No screws. There are screws, Butterbite Cat. Look, 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 look. Hang on, let me get back to the floor I was on. If I come up here, all of this is screws. This is 2,250 screws. And I am currently doing the silliest shit possible. Just belt them all up to the ceiling. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, hang on. Bring this around. Fucking... Where's default? Just... Ah! Okay. You have to go in this direction. There we go. Cool. Humble was offering every Devil May Cry game for 17 euros. Then I realized I'm an adult with a job and I can feasibly pay for it. I love that moment. Everybody has that moment in some amount, at some point in time, where it's like, oh, yeah, I can kind of just buy whatever I want. I have money. And then you have to realize that, no, you should not buy infinite ice cream. And that, if you were to do so, you'd probably get kind of sick. And at least here in America, dental insurance is a completely different thing from health insurance because, I don't know, I guess our insurance providers have decided that your teeth are weird little freaks. Ah, shit. I've paid my college tuition, I've paid my part of the rent. After all, why shouldn't I? There you go! Fuck it! Enjoy Devil May Cry. Well, at least it looks slightly organized right here. Slightly. I have one little pint in the freezer. And it'll take me like hopefully like a week to finish it off personally. There we go. Takes care of you. And then 1, 2, and 3 go on belts 1, 2, and 3. So I gotta fix you up. It owns at least 6 Hatsune Miku plushies. Listen, I won them from claw machines, and most of them I ended up giving away. Like, B has 2 of them. I gave one to Maddie, and then I have 2 of them. I don't know. I also have a Miku figure that I won, and then another one that was given to me. I tried to run recently for the reference, but it's actually really good. Wait, what is it like? I didn't realize that to run was like actually a thing. That's amazing. To run, to run, to run. And then it's gotta go. This is like the most organized spaghetti I've ever made. And it's at a funky angle. God damn it. Should gamble your remaining pay? No. I said no such thing. Go. That's those taken care of. Wait, hang on. If I, like, bring this down some... like that. There we go. Then we can go over the belt. Perfect! And you're not connected. This looks like the type of stuff you'd see in a life. Before the scaffolding fails, and the entire building blows up for some reason. Listen, just because my factory isn't OSHA certified doesn't mean it's not gonna, like, it's not gonna blow up, okay? Ah, shit, I should have pointed this, yeah, the other direction. Go into you. So, udon is kind of caramel-like. Interesting. I'll have to try some at some point. I have no idea where I'd find it. But the fact that it's a real thing makes me very happy. Are you at a funny angle? No. Okay. Swear to God, this game tests my patience sometimes. I can't wait to come back to this factory, like, much later on in the game and be like, Queen, what the fuck were you thinking? Why the hell did you build it like this? I'm gonna be like, nah, funny. Only seen Turan served in one place in Spain. Damn. Maybe I could find some from, like, Mexico or something. Who knows? Alright, cool. That is that batch of screws all handled. Now, I gotta go back to plates. No one else knows how to do the objective? Because no one plays Orphix missions. Yeah, I know how to do them. I love how it's like, oh, but like you can get arcanes. They're like totally worth doing during a day on Cetus. It's like, no one cares. The drop rates are worse. Okay. So, I'm gonna do a little math real quick. It's 405 per side. I need fucking what's 90 shit. My calculator go. Here it is. What is clear 90 times 5 is 450, and 90 times 4 is 360. Got it. Okay, so what I gotta do is put like a splitter here, chain of splitters that go here. Different chain of splitters that go this way. And a merger here. Yeah, okay. And then a smart splitter right here. Which is gonna send iron plate to the right and overflow forward. Got it. Then merge. Then go there. Perfect. That's what I need. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Alright, well, that works. It's like me and the guild go raiding in WoW, and I'm the ever gracious support and healing that I am, and I keep yelling at people to stop, not to step in the big fuck off circles of pain. Oh my god. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now I need to put down floor holes. Right here. Connect these up. Yep. There it goes. Alright, and then I need the stuff on belts that's all the way over here to go up and connect to those two over there. Easy peasy. Ooh, my frame rate. There we go. That's one. And then we need the second one. You across. I'm so glad that I've started using the power of ceiling belts. They are so useful. And I don't think I ever really realized it up until this playthrough. In my research I did in like a minute, you could probably find Turon in Mexico. And it's apparently a different dessert bar thing, not originally an ice cream flavor. Oh, well, I'm not going to Spain for a reference, so I guess that I'll have to do at some point. T-Walk. Oh, I love designing walkways in a factory that I'll never walk around in and will only ever fly in. Go. Then across. There we go. It's all about style, though. Yeah, I would like to add some more style to these factories, because I don't do a whole lot of style. Okay, so here's where we need more screws, okay? So if you noticed, this massive set of screws, all of it goes into these assemblers, right? If we go back to our sheet, we'll see that this page is done. Never mind that it says 6.2 and we did 9. However, this next step also needs screws. And we just used all of our screws. So how many screws do we need? We need 2,520 of them. And if you put 2,250 and 2,520, we need a total of 4,770 screws. So that's what we're doing. I gotta build more screw factories, which is fine. I'll tell you why that's fine. So I still have this. And this is the solution to, like, all of our problems. It's amazing. Question is, how do I want to implement it? So what I need to do is I need to go down here, and if I remember correctly, I need... Let's see... Yeah, 8.4. 8.4 of these foundries that are not currently being used for anything to merge together to give me the iron that I need. So I think these are 7. If I like select these, yeah, so that's 7. So I need to grab all of these plus one of you that's not being used. And then we have to belt all of it to the top floor, where we're gonna make more screws. God, this game calls for a lot of screws. I bitch and moan about screws, but I think it's a pretty balanced and fun challenge. It's Flare! to have to deal with insane amounts of screws. So I think we'll belt these over here. What are you doing? Fuck off. I don't need you. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Instead of that, we'll just do some stacking poles for a second. What's up, Flair? What you doing? Straight. And then across. And we'll just grab you. You seem fine. Something a bit like that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, fine. If I put it like right here. There we go. Use that new curved style of belt. Alright, and then that needs to go all the way up to the top floor. Somehow. So I think what I'll do is just this. Nothing much. That's alright. I'm building an insane amount of screws. I'm gonna end up saying screws a lot during this stream. Oh, bugger, that's backwards. Sure, why not? That goes up. That goes up. Perfect. Okay. Not perfect. Wait a minute. What the fuck? What happened to my bottom belt? Wait, what? No! Fucking... Oh my god. I had this. It was fine. Why did it suddenly become not fine? You hated the bottom belt? I see, I see. Well, why aren't you connecting to the fucking floor hole? Don't go through the ceiling. Just, there you go. Connect to the floor hole. There we go. It's not that hard. Alright, so this is... Wait, shit. No, I need 8.4. So I need one more. Hang on. This isn't enough. Shit, hang on. That's just 8. That's not enough. Well, goodbye, little curve. I guess I can make another one right here. There we go. Perfect. That's what I needed. So that should be 8.4. In this case, 9, but who cares? It'll just back up and it'll be fine. Alright, and then I need how many? I need 2,520. Okay. So I'm gonna need like 3 of these things. There's number 1. There's number 2. So that's 2,000. I need 520. So that would be... That would be half of this plus some. Okay. I think what I do is build, like... I gotta wait, because I'm out of, I need more resources to come in. Yeah, but what I could do is, like, build a second one, or a third one in this case, line it up, and then cut out the pieces that I don't need. Yeah. Sounds good. You go into you. You go into you. Ah, so that's what dismantle mode blueprint means. I get it. Neat. I don't think I'd ever actually managed to figure out what that do. Alright, cool. So that's all that. Headed into those. I'm missing some cable and aluminum sheeting, which is going to take a while for it to repopulate. Okay. So while that sits there, fucking... I prepped dinner today. We're gonna eat baked ziti. I need to double check with Kirby that they have acknowledged the instructions that I've left with them for putting it in the oven. Do you acknowledge instructions? Yo, yeah, it's good. It's good shit. Okay, cool. Put in oven, bake till done. Just like how Grandma made it. I mean, kinda. That's all. That's kind of all Kirby has to do at this point. It's a really simple recipe. You just take, like, you don't need meat. I like putting meat in there because I'm a meat eater. You put some ziti noodles and some ricotta cheese and some sauce. And I throw in some spices. And let me see. Let me see my screenshot. Yeah. Throw that together with some mozzarella and some parmesan. Stick it all in a bowl. Stir that up real good. You eat what? Baked ziti. It's a baked pasta dish. It's pasta, not noodles. I will get violent. Noodles are long, thin, and in soup. Oven cold food. Why do they call it an oven if if oven cold food out heat the food? Alright, cool. I don't need all of this. How much do I need? It's 250 each, right? So I need 520, which means I can clear half of this, like this half, minus 1. None of this is necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna hit some of the foundation pieces with this too, but that's fine, I can rebuild. Okay, cool. Michael Weave. And then... Oh, I built it backwards. God damn it. Fuck me. I built it fucking backwards. I'm very smart. The missile knows where it is. By subtracting where it isn't from where it is. To where it be, where it do be. Doobie doobie doo. Whatever. Alright, try again. Break all of this again. Break all of you again. Need you. You. Just need 1. Build the floor again. Do me wrong, so. Hell yeah. I love that image. That image goes so hard. It's so funny. I don't need you. Don't need a bunch of, like, ingots. This can't find me if it knows where I am by not knowing where I'm not. What the fuck? We're gonna have this conversation. I need to get high again. Wait a minute. I don't understand nothing. Yeah, plug you into there. So I should consider getting a nap. True. There's a better sense of direction. Holy shit. Okay. So that's the screws. That's the screws done. God, I love the blueprint builder. Holy shit. The fact that I can just slap this down is amazing. Okay. So I need 18 assemblers. Oh my god. Okay. Give me 1. I think this is the final step, though. No, this is not the final step. This is bolted frames. Yes, okay. 140 screws per minute. What's 500 divided by 140? It's like 3.5. Not quite. This is gonna be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me double check my math here that I have 135 reinforced plates divided by 7.5. Yeah, it makes 18. Okay, there's gonna be another floor on top of this one. There's gonna have to be another floor on top of this factory. This thing's, oh my god. I think this is gonna be one of the biggest factories that I've built so far. I don't know. If you consider the entirety of the oil field factory, like out there, it's got less parts, but it does take up, well, I don't know. Combined, it probably has a bigger footprint. It's generally how floors work. No, it's more like the fact that this thing is so big that, like, I keep having to add more floors to it, because this thing is huge. I have a disassembled crate. Yoink. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I need the reinforced iron plates from down below. Yeah, okay. They need to come up here. How many reinforced iron plates is it? It's 135. Okay, so all of this can go on one belt. All of these outputs can go on one belt, and they can be split between the assemblers. And I'm gonna go put them, like, very far apart from each other. The screws are gonna be a problem. They're always the problem child. Then splitter. Just take it down the center. Just like so. You have to forgive me, I took a nap. That's what I mean. You're kind of out of it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. What's up, Pod? Log all of you together. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do screws yet. I might have to make like a glass floor like I have over here, and then like do like floor holes into it. It's gonna be strange. It's gonna be difficult, but I'm sure I can make it work. Is that a safe spot? It's not. Back here. Hi, Raphael. What's up? You're watching this as you play Factorio? Hell yeah. I'm terrified of playing Factorio. I'm gonna be so real. I know what it would do to me. I want to play Factorio, but I guarantee you that if I started a Factorio playthrough, I would just go off the radar for like several days. My streams would be nothing but Factorio for like a week straight, and they'd all be like 6 hours long where I don't say anything except for mumble to myself. Factory must grow. The factory must grow. Pretty much. Pretty much exactly what would happen. Does that, like, actually connect? Hang on. Oh, it does. Perfect. You told me to prepare. Is streaming heavy drugs allowed? Factorio is a heavy drug. Indeed. And you told me to prepare for the Factorio stream earlier. If I ever do a Factorio stream, it's going to be after I finish Satisfactory. I can't have them both at the same time. I cannot do Satisfactory and Factorio at the same time. It has to be one and then the other. Okay, now, screws. Screws. How the hell am I gonna do screws? 500 divided by... What did I say? It was like 3.5? Yeah, 500 divided by 140 is 3.5. If you finish Satisfactory... I'm going to finish Satisfactory. You do not understand my commitment to beating this fucking game. It must be done. Yeah, okay. I have to build, like a spot above this. We gotta be mid-game by now, right? Genuinely, I have no clue. I have no clue at what, like, stage we are in this game. Surely we are in mid-game. I would concur that surely we are in mid-game. What's even the ending of this game? I don't know. Fucking... I know that they added, like, story elements. How many hours have you been playing the game? I mean, that's really difficult to quantify. Like, I can tell you that this save file is sitting at like 183 hours, but that's not exactly accurate. Since some of that playtime is like me, you know, sitting in the game by myself pre a stream, right? And just working out, okay, what do I need to do today? What do I need to do? What kind of thumbnail can I make for this stream, right? So I wouldn't say it's fair to quantify it that way. I would have to, like, go back and add up, like, every stream's runtime. Since I only build on this playthrough, like, on stream. And see how much that is. Oh, that's not lined up. I'm gonna have to do it like this. These splitters are gonna get really funky real quick. I have to do this for all of them. I need like a clean working space for all of the screws, because what's gonna have to happen is that I take like 500 screws, allocate them to 3 assemblers, and then smart splitter it and take the rest of it off and put it somewhere else, and then grab another set of 500, do the same thing, do another smart splitter, and then eventually start combining those smart splitters outputs together. It's gonna be weird. You connect to you. Go. Alright, so now I gotta go grab 500 screws. Go like this. 1, 2, 3. Third one's a smart splitter. Hell, this may not even be enough space, at least the way that I have it organized right now. I'll have to stack the next set like on top of this one and then drag it down to connect to this splitter here. Okay, so to the left, you output screws. There should never be anything to the center, and to the right, there should be overflow. Cool. Okay, so you... Okay, you're the output. So I need you to come around to... there. Does that get in the way? Do I care? Can I build a catwalk over this? No, I can't. It goes right through. Okay, hang on. I kinda care. Just enough. Hang on. What if I take you, instead of going that way, you go more like that. There we go. This is so unnecessary. Whatever. There we go. You go that way. So now that's 500 screws. They're not powered on yet, but that goes into there. And then I need my next 500 that comes out of here to go, like, above the other one. That, and, like... Go. Then I need another lift. Listen, we're gonna make it work. 1, 2, smart splitter, 3. Okay. So same thing for you. Screws, nothing, overflow. And I'll need a merger on this one. Damn it. Oh, they're not too... Fuck. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta move these over. I don't have enough space, at least the way that I have it organized right now. Shit. Alright, well, all of you get moved over by a little bit. If I recall correctly, Kivit's got nuclear up and running in his world at like 750 hours. Yeah, it seems about right. I could go get nuclear running, but I really don't want to. The thing about nuclear is that if I build nuclear, then I have to go, like, figure out a way to store nuclear waste. And I really don't want that problem. Because storing nuclear waste means that you have like a limited lifespan, right? Where your nuclear facility is up and running and generating power. And if that waste storage ever like clogs up and clogs up back to the nuclear reactors, what happens? All of nuclear gets shut down. And if your entire plant is relying on that nuclear power, you're gonna have a hell of a time trying to get everything turned back on once you unjam the situation. Talk about nuclear right now. Literally making a nuclear factorio. Nice. There is a way around this, though. You can recycle nuclear material so that it creates, like, an infinite loop, right? It can be done. The problem is that the resources needed to make it happen are all, like, super late game options. And therefore, I don't have the ability to, like, perfectly recycle nuclear waste. So in my opinion, there's not a whole lot of reason to try and do it if I'm not going to be able to do it safely. There is still more oil, like, out here, out in the world. I can go tap more oil for power. Gift the waste to Greg. Yeah, fuck Greg. Greg can go hang out with a nuclear waste. So I'm just gonna wait. And then eventually, once I can, like, perfectly recycle nuclear waste, then I will put a nuclear plant down. And then I will also, like, go delete my, old oil power plants. God damn it. As long as I can be certain that, like, 100% certain that my power isn't gonna fall apart with nuclear, that's when I'll build nuclear. It's kind of gonna hinder me, but that's okay. What'll end up probably happening, I'll make this factory, I'll go build more power through oil, and then this factory will probably get, like, temporarily turned off. Because I'll need the power elsewhere. And this factory is, like, it's helping to create, like, phase 4 things. And once you have them made, you don't really need to be making them constantly. There's, like, another factory somewhere else in the world that's, like, completely shut down right now because it's designed to build, like, phase 3, like, things. And I don't need phase 3 things right now. I will need them later once I start working on, like, the phase 4 part that needs those. I'll turn it back on. What is it? I think it's... Yeah, this. I think I have, like, a ton of adaptive control units somewhere. I have a ton of them. I have an entire factory dedicated to them, but I don't need them right now. But then once I start working on, let's see, the assembly director system, once I start working on making 500 of those, then I will need that factory. You know, honestly, for 500 of them, I wonder if it'd be useful to, like, not make them by hand, but, like, gather the things that I need to make them and then, like, storage facility build them, basically. Yeah, okay, that's much better. So 1, 2, wait, am I doing this right? Yeah, it's 3.5. Right. 3.5 with a bunch of numbers. So 3, and then 5 is that, yeah. That's 0.5 screws. 0.5 of 500 or something. I don't know, man. I'm trying my best over here. And you're backwards. Incredible. You're all broken. Cool. Goes into there. So now you do screws on the right. Not type right. Screws on the right. Overflow on the left. Cool. Then you'll get your screws from over here. Next into that. Should probably... Yeah, I should probably leave some space, huh? Go. Should probably leave some space over here, too. Now that I think about it, hang on. Wait a minute. Whew! Alright. I just decided to actually do research into something I like to joke about from time to time. Turns out Loki was spreading misinformation without knowing it. Well, I'm glad you sorted it out, you know, eventually. I'm glad you found the error of your ways. Which is sad, because if I had known I was wrong, I would have made up a lot more. Oh, I see. Look, if I was gonna spread misinformation, I might as well do it, like, professionally. You know what I'm saying? Connect you. Go big or go home. Okay, so then the next one... To copy you. It's you. How are you doing, Tank? You doing good? What you been up to? You to you. You to you. Turns out I had only lost my right to protest and a little bit of my right to due process as well. Huh. Well, that's fucked. Yo, Tank, thank you for $5. I'm good. I've been playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so now I need to do... Yeah, I need to do this again. Shit. Okay. Uh, Hang on. If I take 500, yeah, 500 divided by 140, it's 3.157 something something something. Right? That's how many of those things that I have. Okay, so what is that number? How am I gonna get 500 divided by 140? It's 3.571 bullshit, right? How do I take what is the remainder of that then? 40 times 3. Shit. It's 420 minus. Okay, so it's 80. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Is that it's 400. It's 140 times 3 is 420. So it's 80 remainder. Got it. So it's a remainder of 80 on each of these things. And then if I do 80 plus 80 is 160, right? And then 140. Fuck, man. So I should just connect that to that, right? 160? I think I'm overproducing screws a little bit. Right? Hang on. Because you're a set of 500. No, hang on. No. Looks pretty close to I divided by 2 plus 2. I don't know what that is. Okay, so hang on. If it's 160... How many screws do I have left? 500, 500, 500, 500. I've used those. And then I take... Good night, Helicat. Sleep well. Just shove in as many screws as you can. And if it's too many, just send the extra screws to the abyss. I'm just trying to, like, balance it out well. Because... Part of it has to do with, like, how much my belts can handle, right? What if I put a smart splitter here and here? Yeah, hang on, I'm cooking. Send screws forward, overflow to the side. Screws forward, overflow to the side, right? And so then that's 20 screws. Am I short on screws? Hang on. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Shit. Oh, god damn it. I have 500 screws left, which isn't enough. Okay, I know I have enough metal on the original belt. So what do I need to do? I just need to make like another like block of you? Another like half block? Cause that would be 20. How many screws do I need left? 140 times 6. What is 140 times 6? That's 840. Yeah, I have 500 plus 50 plus 20 plus 20 is not enough screws. Okay, so I just need to do another halvesy. Shit, okay. Well, this is going to be really difficult to re-engineer. Like this halvesy version, but do my best. Trying to remember how I built it. Yeah, I should have enough metal at the source, because I calculated how much metal I was going to need for the screws that I needed. So if I don't have enough screws, I'll probably just get rid of you too. Oh yeah, and then you need to connect to you anyway. I'll figure it out. Just add screw uses until the screws stop making it, though. And at the end of the day, screws still get processed. Something along those lines. I'm just gonna build another, like, set of 500 screws. The way that I have it here. Dave 87. And then I should be okay. And another one of you. Pink side facing me. And more of this. Center. Oh, I built that one wrong. Shit. Yeah, those are straight. That's you. This connects down here. Oh, you're backwards. This might be... Hopefully this doesn't, like... I don't know. We'll see how... you know what? I was just gonna say that, like, we could see how well this works, and then fix it from there, but I'm not gonna fucking fix this if it's not perfect. It's fine. Okay, so now I've got another set of 500 here and here. Right, and you were 160, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit excess in screws, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Alright, well, it works. Shit. Now I just need to put a roof over this. So that way I can get the screws from there and there to here and here. Alright, up we go. Gotta go 5 up. Cross. As long as the screws themselves don't bottleneck the rest of the factory, we should be fine. And they shouldn't. You guys together. Awesome. And I also gotta power everything too. That's good enough for now. Over here. Actually, hang on. My power usually runs from this side to the opposite, so should probably finish putting the roof on. Next floor on. There we go. I am curious. I might, for a little bit, because I'm pretty sure we should be able to get the rest of the assemblers made today and put up on the roof. I kind of want to see what my actual output is, so we might, like, flip everything on for a bit, and then put, like, a resource sink at the end of it, and just let it run for a bit and see how it affects power usage and how much versatile frameworks we're actually making. Because I've gone beyond what my original specs were. So I know I'm going to make more than 125, but I want to know actually how many am I making. Let's see. Give me a T junction. Not that way. Go. And these need to get powered. So we connect you to you. And start connecting everything up. God, I love the blueprint system. I should, like, try and come up with some other, like, useful and compact blueprint options. I'm not entirely sure what of, though, since, I mean, like, screws end up being such a prominent and, you know, something that takes up a lot of your effort to make. A lot of space, since you need so fucking many of them. Just a little bit of flare. Just a little bit. No, now you flare. Alright. Power. Power to everything. You cross. Why not build a massive screw factory and just build a 7-lane screw highway that connects all the factories? Because you know how I am about, like, belt highways. I'm not a big fan of belt highways. Or are you yellow? You don't have any iron. Alright, well, fair enough. Should get some eventually. And connect. Let's see, where is the big outlets on this side? There we go. Grab you. Cool, now that side's up and running. Oh yeah. All that blue screw. Did I not finish? Hang on, I skipped a step. No, it's working. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good. Oh, it's because these back sides don't have screws yet. My bad. It's like, why is it not going? Why is it not working? Does it not have all of the ingredients it needs? No, not the ones in the back. God damn it. You just down the line, down the line. So I have some good news. Maddie might be, we're planning on Maddie coming back and visiting me again. So, more girlfriend cuddles coming soon. I'm excited. Alright, cool. That's powered. Big tent. If you don't want to use belts, make one giant train that's long enough that has carts and everything. The one thing about trains, though, right? The problem with trains is that train stations have... Girlfriend time? Yeah. Train stations have 2 outputs. Right? Which means that at max flow rate, the best output of flow that I can get coming from, well, one train car. I guess there's nothing stopping me from loading up multiple train cars full of screws. But it'd be 780 resources per minute times 2. I would need several train cars to get, like, a full thing going, unless I, like, buffered it by putting in, like, a fuck ton of storage. I don't know. I'm sure there could be ways. I'm sure there could be ways to run, like make one massive fucking screw factory that does nothing but make screws, and then sends trains out to places that need screws. But, like, I don't know. I've got a blueprint now that handles screws pretty well, so I'm not super concerned about it, all things considered. You got the ticket? Hell yeah! I was just talking about you, Maddie. I was just saying how you're coming to visit me again. And it's exciting. How about they both pop out, like, on the far side? Can those pneumatic tubes that throw the player also work on dropped items? No, it's just player traversal. Oh, you were saying good things? Yes, I was saying that we were gonna hang out again. Probably cuddle. Enjoy each other's company. Only the best. I think what I'm gonna need, like, the most help with when you get here, Maddie, is helping me get the server PC, like, up and running. I've been doing a lot of work on just, like, getting, like, things moved in, that the server PC has just sort of sat to the side. So I might need your help with that. What the fuck? I built that way off. What the hell? So you should go in here. You come out that way. So that's another... That's 2 more sets of 500 screws. Then catwalk should, like, go out and around. So these should be, like, here. here? Well, at least line them up. Come on, queen. Whew. You plead the fifth? What do you mean you plead the fifth? Not like you said anything bad. What are you on about? Okay, screws are moving. I do wonder... Does this actually have enough iron? Do I just need to wait for the manifolds to, like, fully, like, sort themselves out? Yeah, because, I mean, like, that's backed up. That's backed up. That's backed up. You're backed up. You're not backed up. Oh, something's not wrong. Wait. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Do you have screws? Oh god, is there, like, a design flaw? Oh god, it is. It's a design flaw in the blueprint. No! Oh my god, that means the floor below... Does the floor below have the same problem? It does. God damn it. Alright, well, I have to fix that in the blueprint at some point. Not right now. I don't want to do it right now. Self-incriminating. Okay, so now... Versatile frameworks. Yep. One more floor. So how many... I haven't done the math on this part yet. Versatile frameworks. How many modular frames are we making? With 18 assemblers. What is 18 times 5? 18 times 5 is 90. Ninety divided by 2.5 is 36. So 36 assemblers according to modular frames. What about my steel beams? God, I got a lot of steel beams. Holy shit. Wait a minute. 30 per. Okay. How many of these am I making again? I don't remember. Oh god, okay. Alright, you're downclocked. Are you guys downclocked? No. Okay. So how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 450 steel beams on this side. And what about this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and some change. What's 7 times 45? It's 315 plus 450 plus 22.5 is 785 and a half steel beams per minute. So what is that divided by 30? 26.25. Damn it! Oh my god. Okay, so we're overproducing regular frames by quite a bit. Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, so I could... I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, ship the rest of the modular frames somewhere. What does it take to make encased beams? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. There are no better math teachers in these types of games. I probably just spent hours calculating stuff in Factorio. Well, guess what? No, I can't do it because I don't have enough. I don't have enough steel beams. I don't have enough steel beams. I can't make encased industrial beams because I don't have steel beams. Because I'm using up all my steel beams. Okay, so how much? Okay, if I do 26 and a quarter. What's 26 and a quarter times 2.5? 65.625. What is 90 minus 65.65? That's 24 and a third. Hit in and use search in the in-game calculator. Wait, where's the in-game calculator? No, I'm just doing... I've just got... Listen. I've got... I've got a notepad and a calculator. That's what I'm doing. Put your math in the search? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I think the one difference that it has with you know, Microsoft Windows calculator is that I don't think I can have like a history. Yeah, I mean it'll show me the number, but it doesn't give me a history, and I like having the history because then I can like quickly see what previous things I calculated, what dumb stuff have I put together. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of excess modular frames. What was 5 times 9 again? 18 times 5 is 90. Okay. So I can throw all of this on one belt and then like smart splitter the excess somewhere. Where? I don't know. I'll figure it out. All that matters is I just gotta shove it all together. I found my old book of math previously, by the way. I know I've said in the past that I used, like... Oh Lord, you have screws? I quickly went for hard drives to find all to remove screws from all... Screws are the bane? Yeah. Yeah, I came up with the... Tane, I came up with a blueprint that converts 250 ingots into 1,000 cast screws. So that was fun. It's been very useful. However, there is a slight design flaw. Where, like, one belt isn't connected. Oh, have mercy! Yeah, they're They're working pretty well. And I mean, like, it's organized, you know. This wall, this entire section added together makes 500 screws a minute. So long as I have my math down here correct, and the manifold should be fine. We're going for a bunch of versatile frameworks to, like, go for magnetic field generators. Imagine all that wasted ore making screws could go elsewhere. It's fine. My goal is to beat the game, because I've never actually beaten the game. That's what matters to me right now, is that I beat the game. Who knows? Maybe I'll, like, plink away at this save file for a decade and, you know, erase all this hard work. But for now, I just gotta make it. It just has to exist for right now. Yay, catwalks. All this together. Not very good about, like, making sure that my factories look nice. I'm 500 hours in, and I'm just into oil. Was further pre 1.0, but I'm enjoying the game in the process. You can beat the game in about 8 hours. This save file, so I have, like, what is it? Yeah, 540 hours, like, listed on Steam. This save file says that we've been going for, like, 185 hours or so. It's not super accurate because, you know, there's time that I spend before stream just sort of organizing my thoughts and organizing, like, okay, what is it that I gotta do today, right? And in this case, it was, I need 4,770 screws, and I was only halfway there. So that's you taken care of. Okay, so how many did I say that I need? If wait, which one am I, yeah, I think I've got excess modular frames? I've already forgotten. I gotta do the math again. My very first playthrough needed about 60,000 plus screws. After that, I said no more. Oh. I think this is, like, save file number 3 that I've, like, tried to beat the game on, like, as the updates went through. I think I played a lot of Update 8. But I never beat it. But now that it's in 1.0, aka 1.1, it's like, I gotta beat this game at some point. Right. Okay, hang on. How much? It's... hang on. What did I say? 5 times 18 is 90. Divided by... I started back in update 4. Never beat it either, but it's a sandbox and I play it as such. I'll beat it when I beat it. It definitely is. But I also definitely want to, like... I definitely want to reach the end of the game at some point. Divided by 2.5 is 36. Right, so 36 is more than I can actually handle. I have more frames than I do steel beams. So what's my steel beam count again? It was... Watching Ghost Stories with English. Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, it's 450. 450. So I have 10 of these, so 450. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 45. 450. 6. Plus 2.5. 787.5. There's a website called Factorio Lab that you can use to calculate ratios, which also works for Satisfactory, I think. I use Satisfactory Calculator. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's my original plan. Here's my original plan for 125 versatile frameworks per second. As I was building the factory, I was like, huh, well, you know, I mean, I have more resources. I could just build more and see what happens, right? And so now I'm sort of in the see what happens. I have fucked around, and I am now finding out when it comes to, like, what I actually have to do now. Because now I have, like, I have too many frames for... I have too many frames for the steel beams. Okay, so 787.5 divided by 30, 26.25. That's how many assemblers I gotta make. Got it. 26 and a quarter. That's 26 divided by 2 is 13. Also, wait a minute. How much did I say I have for steel beams? 787 and a half. Oh, that's like slightly more than my belts can handle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hi, Nudge. I guess I'll just have to take, like... I'll belt all of these together, except for, like... this last one. Yeah, I'll belt everything together, except for you. Yeah, I can belt everything together except you, and then belt you up by yourself. Alright, well, let's get to building 26. What the hell do we need screws for? A lot. You see all this blue shit? That's all screws. We need them for modular frames. And then we also needed them for, over here, for reinforced iron plates. Screw around and find out, honestly. Oh my god. Alright, so now I need to make a lot of assemblers. Swap you to versatile framework. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sear it for fasteners. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. And then one extra. You get to sit over here. Let's hear for fasteners. Bolts and rivets make some noise. Woo! Yeah, baby! Screws! Look at them! Look at those screws! They're holding it all together. Except they're a massive burden on every factory that you make. So sometimes it's better to unlock alternate recipes so you never have to make screws again. Woo! Give me that. Oh my god. Alright. Wait, what did Retro add in here? Oh, it's a constructor manifold, not an assembly manifold. I gotta make like an assembly manifold blueprint. The box! Heck no screws! No to screws! No screws! Tane is anti-screw. And for that I don't blame him. I'm gonna put down a smart splitter at the end just in case. Ivan. Not into yourself. Screw the screw. Indeed. Oh, god damn it. Hurdles your mill? No. Not the milk. Jesus. I don't know how people make, like, mega factories and giga factories. I have no fucking clue. All I know how to do is, like, I want an item. What does it take to make said item? Go to a place on the map that has, like, those items. Fucking build a train. Move those items somewhere else. Build a giant fucking massive network of trains. Yeah, I haven't really messed with drones yet, Tane. I really should. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Gotten around to it, because I don't know how I'm gonna power the drones yet. I could do like a fuel of around the world train network. Hang on. You know what? Just for you, I want to showcase local map data. Let me get the full map up on the website. Let me turn off, before I load it in, let me turn off resource nodes. There we go. Factory game. Saved. Save games. Dump the autosave in there. That's what you're doing, but resources are moved from one place rather than juggling around the products. What do you mean? Because, like, when I say, like, mega factory and giga factory, there are people who build, like, centralized factories that just produce everything. They just bring in everything from everywhere and just build it all at the same place. Here we go, Tane. This is my save. We started up here in the desert. And then we've got, like, computers and shit over here. Bringing everything to one place. I haven't seen that one. You know what I have been watching a little bit of? Just like his shorts. Is that gaming grandpa guy. I've been watching his like tutorial shorts. Just sort of like tips and tricks. We are over here where I'm belting in concrete actually gets like mined and then sent to the ocean to get refined with water and then to the factory, and then there's like some coal over here that's getting brought in, and then copper, and then over here is like heat sinks and motors, which goes up to nitrogen to make cooling systems, and then those cooling systems come like down and around to meet up over here to do like a tiny amount of like supercomputers and radio control units. I'm sick of radio control units, and I've hardly even made any. Oh god. I think I was gonna work on like which piece did I want to make originally? I think I wanted to work on like the director systems. I think I was just gonna work on director systems, and then it was like, you're gonna need supercomputers. So I was like, dude, I'm barely making supercomputers, and I really don't want to try and make more radio control units. Oh yeah, and then the whole like turbo motors. I really don't want to make turbo motors yet. So like, I'm just gonna avoid it for now. I'll get to it eventually. I will get to it eventually. Alright, perfect. I just need to floor hole these. Does that work? Better to get it on, like, the far edge. You and you. Alright, so now I need... Factorias, or something called a main bus, where you just put every raw material that you need and just build everything around it. I don't know how good that would be in Satisfactory. I know of somebody, I know of a friend of mine, an ex-friend of mine, he built a bus system for Satisfactory. I know he did, because he made, like, a giant fucking sky platform. And then just took belts and just made a giant fucking loop of belts of just everything he was ever gonna need. And he would like feed into the belt system, and then he would take from the belt system. And he'd feed into the belt system and take from the belt system. And I was just like, holy shit, why are you doing it like this? And he was just like, that's just how I want to do it. And I was like, okay. You do you, I guess. I'm not going down that route. I will do my best to, like, balance everything in some means with a bunch of manifolds. Okay, so there is some space. It's very efficient and easy to expand, at least in Factorio. Okay. One day I will start Factorio, but not for a while. No, right angles only. Right angles only. So that's you. And then I need you put together. Put all this together. Alright, well that simply won't do. Things have got to look nice. To some degree. Not much. One fun thing you can do in the long run is to build your factory around having max belts and miners and use smart splitters. Huh. That is neat. That is some serious future-proofing. I like that. You just update everything by updating the belts. That is a really cool system. I like that. Alright, I gotta take this belt. Yeah, all the way. No, it's on the other side. I'm dumb. I forgot where things are in my own factory. Yeah, the hole is right there. Cool, so if I build... Oh, so close. Perfect. Perfect. Like it was meant to be there. And connect all of you together. Wonderful. Except for the last one. Because it won't fit on the belt. Ooh, my frames. Come on, game, you got this. Is my PC dumping heat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She warm. Alright. So then that goes up. That filters into all of these. Me not knowing what's Is this clean? Yay, thank you, Paddington. I'm almost, quote-unquote, done. I started playing the game, factories looked like a mess. I started using them, I made buses in my factory, so at least they look less spaghetti. I try to avoid spaghetti, you know what I mean? If it's gonna be spaghetti, it might as well be right-angle spaghetti. Like... I think this down here is probably the most spaghetti I've ever made. Like, this is disgusting. Like, this is stupid. This is really dumb. But it also looks pretty funny. And each one of these is supplying exactly 250 screws. So, I mean, like, it works. Now you want more spaghetti? I'm having... baked ziti tonight. That's what I'm having. I ain't having spaghetti. I'm having baked ziti. God, I love floor holes and ceiling mounts. That shit's amazing. Okay, so I guess there's nothing left but to... Oh, wait, I still need this one. Got it. Right, I gotta configure you. So you are... modular frame, overflow, and you are steel beam, overflow, and then I need a merger right here, right here. Are there any Italians watching? I don't know about Italians. I know, okay, at some point in time, I had an Italian viewer. I think. I know I've got Germans, British, Irish. I think someone was like, what, Indonesia or something? There's not a lot of Italians in the community. Right. I was about to say, wasn't so-and-so Italian? And I had to ban him for being a fucking weirdo. Dutch? What's it like having walkable cities and, like, actually good, actually good public transit? You've been forgotten? I forget where you're from, Dave87. Not that you, like, don't exist. I just don't remember where you're from. Raphael's Brazilian? Brazil! Hell yeah. I say hell yeah just because I like Spanish culture. And Brazilian Hatsune Miku! You have an Aussie? I don't know? Do we? I think at one point? I don't remember. There's only so many details I can remember about every single person who watches me. There's only so much. I try to remember as much as I can about everyone. Because I do care about a lot of the people here. We still do? Really? Okay. Right, power. I need to hook this shit up to power. Right. And then I gotta measure its throughput. Oh, and I need to hook this shit up with the rest of the motherfucking, Right, you don't need a merger. There's plenty of fucking of you. That's not the problem. Actually, I don't need a smart splitter here. I need a smart splitter after you. Smart splitter here. You become frames. You become overflow. Right. Okay. About 200 bucks of food at Walmart. I'm a constant my home country hater. It's pretty standard for where I'm from. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of America right now. I'm gonna be so real. There's like glimmers of hope. There's like glimmers of hope in the future that like maybe things could get better if like very certain specific things lined up. But I don't have a whole lot of hope for that, so yes, hello Alice. It's Alice. Yeah, I can get away with 3. I keep forgetting. Dude, my brain is cooked. Oh my god. I need to get... I need to get those... Yeah, I need to get those extra beams. Right. You need to go all the way up to the top floor. How the fuck am I getting you to the top floor? Okay, if I put a floor hole, like, right there. It's not just evil Ellis. Listen, Ellis may portray herself as evil. I don't know. I think Ellis is pretty nice. I think that's lined up. Damn it, too tall. I was about to say too short, but no, that's right. Perfect. That's those taken care of. I have some dastardly tendencies. Like disliking the government. Incredible. My tummy hurts, and I'm mad at the government. Nah, Freaky Ellis is gone. Fucking estrogen does crazy shit. Estrogen and Spyro do some insane shit. The freak is gone. What? I don't know. Sound like one from... I don't know. See, I need a voice train so that way I can, like, have more voice options. And then I can be, like, a voice actor or something. Maybe I'll be in Season 2 of Amazing Digital Circus. Like, that's ever gonna happen. Wait, what the fuck? How? No. No. The voice quills round? Wait, why does that name sound familiar? I feel like I've heard that name before. Hey gang, can we solve an ongoing debate? What's up? Is biting people kinky? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. I think it really depends on, like, the person and their intentions. Short answer, no. Long answer, not really. Highly context dependent. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because, like, I think... Have I told this story? I know I've told you about the story about how, like, I went and hung out with, like, another trans friend of mine, right? And she would bite, right? But it was very loving. It was very funny. I don't know if I'd consider it kinky, though. What if one of the two people involved was a furry? I don't know. Don't know if it necessarily has to end up as being kinky. This is a very strange debate. Yeah, I think it's highly context. variable. I may have to concede defeat in this. I think it's very contextual and very much like person to person. You know what I mean? Because I think for some people, it might just be like a sign of affection, not a sign of sexual intent, if you know what I'm saying. Dude, I hate the fact that I used to be like a little edgy asshole who like didn't like furries. And now I like see videos of furries and it's just like, damn, they're all like really nice. And they're like really sweet and for the most part. Some of them do get their freak on. Alright, time to calculate how much of these shits I'm making. And then we get to start planning the other half. Because this is only one half of the equation. Next, I gotta make electromagnetic control rods. And I'm gonna have to do a lot of math to figure out for however many versatile frameworks I'm making. I gotta make electromagnetic control rods. You know, there's a simple way to math how many machines you need based on how much you're making. I mean, I just look at the inputs and outputs and just do, like, multiplication and division. It's not that hard. If you've got, like, a simpler tool, I am all ears. Damn it. Go. How's my power looking? Most everything is running. Ooh, we are... Well, I mean, we're a couple thousand out, but we're getting up there. We're riding the line a little. That's it, really? But you'd be surprised just how many people don't know to just look at one machine, look at belt speed, and divide that and go. Huh. I mean, I'm not super... I don't know. The speed of the belts that I have is not the most important metric, in my opinion, because I can always just have more belts, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now, for right now, I'm just gonna slap down an awesome sink. We're just gonna start dumping these in here, and then we're just gonna, like, let it sit and sort of figure itself out. And we're gonna see how many of these we're actually making. Alright. Unironically, the reason I switched teams was because I found a bigger anti-furry than I, and I realized I wasn't on the level of competition. Alright. Yeah, sit back and relax for a minute. This factory is more or less done. Next up is figuring out uh figuring out electromagnetic control rods. Alright. You know what I could also do? I don't think I'm making versatile frameworks anywhere else. What's going on? The factory's done, for the most part. Right now, Paddington, I'm running the system where the things that I'm making, like all of this, is for this shit right here. And right now, I'm just throwing them away. Because what I want to do is I want to, like, have a consistent throughput going, right? And then slap on one of these. And this will tell me how many I'm actually making while it sits here and calibrates. The other option is to make a save, throw it into the calculator, like, web app thing, and, like, look and see, and it'll tell me how many I'm making in total across the whole save, but I don't think I'm making versatile frameworks anywhere else. I'm gonna suffer for my furry ways. I might as well be a furry. Hilarious. I'm a little disappointed because I know I buffed up this facility, and yet somehow I'm making less. How the fuck am I making 98 per minute? There's something's not right. Must be. Those things are not accurate. Best to just math it based on your own machines. Damn, that's really upsetting that that's not accurate. I also wonder if I just need to let the machine run for longer, and then we can, like, actually calculate how much it is that we're producing. This seems like it's fully saturated now. It's not accurate as it will vary based on how often items go by. Yeah. It is increasing. I think I just need to wait. I think I just need to wait a little bit. Because it seems like the steel beams are the ones that are, a little slow right now. It's all iron. I need to go one floor up. I keep forgetting anti-furries exists. It's pretty crazy. I mean, like, here's the thing. I was pretty anti-furry. I was anti a lot of shit back when I was in, like, high school. And that fucking sucked. There's no way to look at the world. How's our steel coming along? Everything seems fine. I think I just need to wait a bit. I think I just need to wait a bit and let everything sort of like fully mature. Yeah, it's climbing. It is climbing. It should get to somewhere slightly north of 125. Day 40. Out. I'm gonna throw this into the map. And then see what it says. My runner keeps saying that it has, but it's actually a solid 400. Huh. I'm gonna see what this says, because this should be like a raw calculation as well. So where are my versatile frameworks? This is up to date, like right now. I just threw it in. Versatile frameworks. 135! Hell yeah! I squeaked out an extra 10 somehow. I feel like buffing it up. Well, I don't know. I do have extra modular frames at this point. It'd make you cliche. I was about to say, what do you mean you can't be both? Sure, you can be both. Oh, you just don't want to be cliche. Okay, okay, okay. 135 units per minute of versatile frameworks. That is awesome. So now that I have 135, what is 135 divided by 0.25? It's 54. So I need 54 electromagnetic control rods per minute now. Got it. All right, well, let's take a quick look. No! Outputs, add an item. I need electromagnetic control rods, and we need 54 of them. Options, sync from save. What do you got for me? How much Caterium? It wants... Quickwire. I don't think I have that much Quickwire. Here to take a break from my factory. Where's my 9 hours of scrambling my brain? Sammy, don't worry. My brain is just as scrambled as yours. Woo! Alright. I'm glad I finally got this section done. Holy shit. Oh my god. Big ass building. You know what I want to make? You know what I haven't made? I haven't made any elevators yet. I want to build an elevator. That's what I want to do. My mind has been yeah, it is scrambled alright. That's for damn sure. So it's like one factory for every stream. I've been working in this part of the map for like the past... God, how many streams is it? I have to go look at the playlist. We've been here a while. Okay, I want to do co-op Astro streams. W50 very eventually. I don't know. I'd have to go look into Astroneer. I don't really know anything about Astroneer. Give me an elevator. Give me a personnel elevator. Yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, I don't need to get to... There we go. And what? Do I just need to power the top of it? Nice. Elevator, floor stop. I guess they're gonna have to be sideways. Not like I can't just, you know, fly, but whatever. The elevator music is something, lol. Hell yeah, I'm excited. I haven't built one of these yet. Yeah, you'll do. Something. I don't care. I got satisfactory melty brain right now. And then you... I gotta configure all the floors. I know that much. How good or shitty your drawing is? You don't have to wire every floor, just one? Well, then why is there power on each... Ah, whatever. Oh well. They're all wired now. I'm not undoing it. Alright, let me in. Call the elevator. Hell yeah. How do I configure... Ooh. Aha! Edit floor info. Perfect. Alright, floor 1. That's gonna be... iron ingots. Oh, I can only use these icons. Fine, we'll make it like gray or some shit. What is the second floor? Steel. Steel. I guess this is all steel. Yeah, this will be steel. Also, that should be iron ore. Or wait. Yeah, it's iron ingots. Fuck it. Second floor is now called steel ingots. And it should be... Alright. What's on floor 3? Alright, so this is screws, but it's primarily... beams and plating. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make all the colors like random colors. They should look nice, not fucking monotone. Get this shit out of here. Fucking. I don't know. Thumbs up. Confirm. Thumbs up. Perfect. Confirm. You are lighting and beams. Thumbs up. I love these elevators so much. Okay, yeah, you are pretty much dedicated to making modular frames. Edit you. Modular frames. I wish I could put more effort into, like, making things look nice. I see other people's factories and it's like, damn! That's a nice looking factory! And it's like, I'm over here just like, I'm gonna be here forever if I don't focus entirely on, just making things work best. Okay, you are... Oh, yeah, then you're done. Oh, okay. You... Sure, that works. So now you are... Versatile frameworks. I don't know if I've spelt that correctly, and I don't care. Maybe I'll put like a train on the top of this building or some shit. I don't know. Perfect. All right. Hell yeah. What other music options do I have? I could just ride in this all day. This is too much fun. I'm so glad they added this. This is amazing. Dude, you know it'd be so funny for like a future update? Now we have personnel elevators, right? But what if we had like cargo elevators, right? Fucking you drive, you got your what's the truck? Yeah, you got the truck, right? And the truck's like, I'm driving along an automated path, right? And then it drives up to a cargo elevator, and it takes up like 2x2 grid, and then it gets on, and then you automate like the elevator with the truck or something, and then it like goes up, and it's just like a platform with guardrails, and then when it gets up to its floor, like the guardrails lower, and then it can like keep driving forward to wherever it needs to go. I never use it because I hate fueling trucks, but I think it'd be cool as hell. What's my readout say? Yeah, see, we just needed some time to get up to 135. Okay, I need... Right, I'm getting distracted. I was supposed to be looking at you. Trying to find out that I need limestone. Oh my god, I need iron and copper again. Because I need to make stators. Does this use screws? It doesn't use screws! Let's go! I'm so happy. Copper alloy ingots. Okay, and then I need water and Ethereum. I know I have. I need to go take a trip. Hang on. I know I have some leftover Caterium. Hang on. Let's hop in the car and go to the beach. Where's my Explorer? I know I have one around here somewhere. Maybe it's at the top of the hill? Yeah, it's up here at the top of the hill. Oh, cool. My chat froze again, so I missed out on a bunch of messages. God damn it. I missed a bunch of shit. Damn it. I hate it when it does this. I swear half my playtime has been fixing my train tunnel blueprints and fixing my turbo fuel plant. OMG train elevators. Are you in a rocky desert? I am. I'll show you where I am. Once it loads. Come on. Turn off fog of war. I am over here. I started over here. Did you use all of the Caterium nodes out there? I don't think so. Let's see. What do we got for nodes out here? Where is Caterium? Gotta love it when my chat freezes up and then I can't like respond to messages because I can't see them. God, I hate it. Truck elevators have been rejected. Oh, what a shame. Show me Caterium ore. Yeah, so there is Caterium out here. Looks like you're not using anywhere I'm at. No. However, there is... Hang on. I have to show y'all. I have Caterium. You're everywhere. Awesome. Yeah. No. I've been plunking away at this for a while. Before I make a bunch of electromagnetic control rods, what I think I'm going to do... Someone was helping me over down in this corner. I think I'm going to go back down here and turn this into power. I asked her to, like, help me turn it into, like, heavy oil residue to make automatic bullets. But considering how many coupons I have, I think I can, like, get away with just buying bullets. Like, it's not that big of a deal. A mod? Nope, this is a website called Satisfactory Calculator. It is very helpful. That's also what this is. It's the planner section. And then all you gotta do is just drag your save file from your computer and throw it into the website. 99% of my ammo is from coupons. Nice. Alright, I gotta go grab the car. I gotta go see. I know for a fact that there's a part of my factory that's overproducing. You just noticed the shadow? Yeah, I added that yesterday. What do you think? Do you like it, Paddington? I figured, you know, I do that with all the thumbnails. I was like, you know what'd be really cool is if I did it on stream, too. I know for a fact I'm overproducing Caterium wire somewhere. The question is how much? That I don't know. But I do know that it's listed if I can get over there. I just need to... Damn it. I just need to get back over there. Oh, fuck me. I also need to make a road out here. Clear a path. Yes, I know about hypertube cannons. We have a hypertube cannon at the hub. We also have it blueprinted. Thank you, Retro, for doing that. I don't know. I just like driving. I like driving the Explorer around places. It's just, I don't know. I just personally enjoy driving. It's weird seeing the ground in Rocky Desert now, since that's where I'm building your mega base. American. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at the fucking American. She likes to drive. Ugh. Where's her public transit hypertubes? Come on. Non-walkable factory. Shake my head. Listen, the factories... Well, no. The factories aren't walkable. Because I make them with a jetpack specifically designed for you to use them on a jetpack. There we go. This was like one that I was like, I should actually make it look nice, and then I never finished. It's the Middle East. Any factory is walkable if you don't let OSHA in. There you go, Sammy. You got it right. You got it right. Okay, right over here. I know I've got excess Caterium wire, and I wrote a note saying that it should go to somewhere else to make AI limiters. So right now I don't have any being made. I just bought a bunch with coupons, stuck them in a box, and then stuck that box to the Dimensional Depot and said, I'll figure it out later. Here we go, here we go. What does the sign say? 540 quick wire on each belt. Put it on a train to make AI limiters somewhere. 540, you say, on each belt, and I have 2 of them. Is that enough? Is that enough? Oh no! It's Inspector Franz! Inspector Franz is back! Holy shit. Okay, so it's not enough quick wire. It's not quite enough quick wire because I need 1,000 here and 600 here. However, that is a good start. I do wonder, hang on. I have enough for the AI limiters, right? And then I have... Wasn't I making, like, copper sheets somewhere else? Void, hide the contraband. Can't catch me, I'm in the vents now. Alright, well, guess what? We're taking the long trip back. I gotta go check on something. We gotta go all the way back to spawn. The good news is that in doing so, we get to take a tour of some of the other factories. People in the vents scribbles furiously. No, I swear, Inspector Franz, everything's up to code. Just don't look at the fact that that building is missing like a corner of walls. Like don't worry about it, okay? Just listen. I'll give you 169 coupons. I'll give you 169 fix-it coupons. Just let me be! Tank returns. Incredible. To assume VTubers count as people. Oh my god. Hey, there you go. If I'm not a person, and nobody works in my factories, because it's all automatic, then, like, it's gotta be up to... It's fine, right? Actually, they're all French. Oh, oui. Ha ha. Ah, mes petits souffleurs. Oh, look, I can see that giant fucking thing now from the road. That's incredible. This stick is in my way. Get the stick out of here. There we go. Much better. Perfect. No, I don't want to be French. This bridge has no railing? Oh, fuck. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, fuck off, you. Become one with soil. Be a part of soil. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on. I can fix this. I can fix it. I don't want a citation. I can fix this. Details is what you spend most of your time on. I wish I could. I really wish I could focus on details. I would love to focus on details. But I get 3 hours a day to stream. Which I'm already past. And I'm very focused on, like, actual progression. Here, I'll also add in dotted lines. There we go. See? See? Now it's a proper road. It has proper lighting. Inspector Franz. It's a Daggerfall? It's bold of you to assume that I never played Daggerfall. There we go. Inspector Franz. Is this up to code now? Is this good? Needs a sidewalk? Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just we'll add one on both sides. New Vegas? When I fucking mod the hell out of it so it actually works. Imagine walking. Mods. Listen, New Vegas does not work very well. Very good. All right, I think we're up to code now. I think I've passed inspection. I can go back to the main base. So I can go work on checking how many copper sheets I have all the way back here. You jetpack around your world? Oh, I like car. It's so simple. Fine, I'll get around. Road needs a wildlife crossing. They can go under. I'm not building another one. I have shit that I need to go work on. Exactly why you're never going to? I want to at some point. I gotta figure out why all the other trans girlies like New Vegas so much. It's just, I've never been a Bethesda fan. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing that's, like, really, I don't know, keeping me off from, like, really trying to get it to work, is that I just don't really give much of a shit about Bethesda games. Here's another factory up ahead that's, like, half finished. In terms of decoration. Pretend like I haven't seen this other bridge. Using unregistered explosives. No. I have a permit. Permit to make things go boom. It's very fun. ATF has been notified. No! They're gonna come and shoot my lizard doggo. No! Why? I'm sorry, but you had explosives. No, it's not what it looks like. Probably unregistered firearms. Why do I have 2 zip lines? Get this shit out of here. I'll just bury in the brush, and nobody will see that it's there. Wildlife crossing. That's what bombs are for. Crossing into the afterlife. Listen, if I hide the rifle in the bush, it's fine. It's fine. No one has to see. Do you have a license for that vehicle? Yes. You should be investigated for putting to Al-Qaeda. Holy shit. Listen, we have, like, designated parking zones and, like, crosswalks and shit. See? See? Very up to code. Very up to code. That's above your pay grade. Yeah, I think Kash Patel's too busy huffing glue and hiding the Epstein files for him to come investigate my ass. Ah, god damn it. There we go. Listen, I could have taken the short route home, which is hit the respawn button, die, and then spawn back at the hub. But that's no fun. The game has a counter. Refuses to drive on the right side of the road? Dude, there is no road right here. DUI? Oh, for fuck's sake. Listen, look, I'm on the right side of the road. Now we're back to off-road. Not everything is, like, perfectly roaded. I have a nice enclosure from it. Nice. I should do that one day. Here's the original, like, plastic and computer factory that got expanded with, like, several train stations. We got some computers getting made, and then they're getting turned into... What is this? Oh, no, wait, this is adaptive control units. Oh, I see. Interesting. Queen of many crimes. No! I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, man. I didn't do nothing. I'm being falsely accused. Don't see a break room? We haven't gotten to the hub yet. That's where the break room is. Exposed moving parts. Oh my god. Oh, here, we get to say hi to Greg. Listen, you think I'm bad? You think I'm bad? Look, in a past life, Greg had his own factory. Where is Greg? There he is. Fuck you, Greg. In a past life, Greg had his own factory, who actually had employees, and that factory had millions of OSHA violations. Fuck you, Greg. Alright, here we are. Oh, look! Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. This time of year. This part... Holy shit, what a jump. I remember Greg. Did you cite Greg for every one of his infractions? Yeah, fuck that guy. If you wanna investigate someone for having connections to Al Qaeda, I'm just saying, go look at Greg, not me. Get out of my head, steamed hams. All right, welcome to the pyramid, ladies and gentlemen, and NBs. We are at the fucking... Who the fuck is Greg? It's the guy that lives in the middle of the road that I run over every time. We got the flags. Let's go. I should get these, like, blueprinted so that way we can have them constantly. I'm gonna finish this off since I have the resources just on me. You've got to be shitting me. I'm not belting... What? Wait, what's this called? Quickwire. Oh my god. That threw me for a loop. Quickwire. Here we go. How much do I need? Like 1,000. Got it. Perfect.
Milestone reached. Project
I turned Scottish.
Nuclear pasta can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant.
Yeah, except for that...
Fun fact. Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways.
Oh, there it is.
On a related note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Yeah, shut up, Ada. Look, it's the space pod. It's returning in 19 seconds, huh? Yeah, I don't think it went anywhere. Fuck you, buddy. Look at it, it's just sitting up there all smug. thinking it's doing something. It ain't doing shit. Get back down here. I'm so distracted. I need... Okay. I forgot. I was going over here to look at copper. Look at copper sheeting. I know I was, like, building copper sheeting over here. I don't remember what for. I think it was for AI limiters at some point? Yeah, I gotta go past the highway that doesn't work anymore. This whole factory over here on my left needs a complete overhaul at some point. Though I question whether or not I actually, like, need to. I don't remember where everything is, like, being depoted at all places. I don't know. It might be fine by itself. Okay, what are you? You're high-speed connectors. Okay. Right, so I was gonna... Right, okay, so... Zoning. Do I use high-speed connectors in this recipe? No. Wait, hang on. Why the fuck did I make high-speed connectors? Used in supercomputers. Okay, okay, so probably for eventually supercomputers then. Got it, okay, okay. Yeah, because you make circuit boards. Right. Okay, so this is just a small high-speed connector factory that right now doesn't do anything. Cool. I kind of forgot that, like, what this did. I thought this just had, like, sheets, and I was gonna be able to, like, connect the sheets to the quick wire. No, because the sheets are being used. Okay. So then, in that case, let's take a look at the map. Let's do a little planning for tomorrow. So I need to take the quick wire over here, which is about 1,000. Me literally putting my finger on the mouse, pointing like you can see it. I need about 1,000. So that can go here to this section. Right? Then the question becomes, where do I get 607 quick wire somewhere else? How much ore do I need? 675. It's not a whole lot. About a third. I need about a third of that. You're normal. Okay. I think I should take you and belt you to the ocean. I could make like a fuck ton of Caterium and then just use like a little bit of it and remember that like I need to belt. But then also I said that I was gonna make AI limiters with that quick wire. Is that right? Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Okay, so in that case, you're pure. I could probably take the normal one and take it to the ocean. And then copper sheets, AI limiters. I think what I should do is make like the AI limiter section of this factory like somewhere over here where I have about 1,000 quick wire not being used. Have y'all seen that one post of a guy getting a job at an AI company and stating that he would be using... What the fuck? Oh my god. AI is not your girlfriend. I swear to god. People need to stop using AI. Like, that shit's fucking stupid and terrible for you. Okay, there's a fuck ton of copper over here. Okay, how much copper do I need? Not a lot. Okay. God damn it. Alright. Copper ingots. Oh, iron. He's not on the side of humanity. He's a dumbass. Okay, so there's still iron and copper over here. AI was at its peak in... Dude, there is no peak to AI because it's just the stealing machine. As it exists right now, AI is just the stealing machine that just takes things. Humans take things owned by other people and say, yeah, I'll have that now, right? And then just boop, we're just gonna shove it all into a box and then say, oh, darn, I'm sorry we stole all that copyrighted material from a bunch of like YouTubers and shit, right? One of OpenAI's chief investigators has been going insane because of ChatGPT. Oh my god. Shittily regurgitating us, and he believes that they're real. It's all dumb. It's all fucking dumb. Because nothing it can make is original. It's literally just a more advanced machine of like typing in, I went to on your phone, and then the middle option says store, and then the middle option says and then the middle option says bought. Like, that is what LLMs are. That's it. Just with way more processing power that uses way more energy. It's not how it works. It's a predictive algorithm. It's calculating like the most statistically probable set of words, set of tokens based off of your input. There's our daily queen rant. Yeah, I'm super anti LLMs. Fuck that shit. You shouldn't use them. They turn people insane. It's like comparing a human-made nuke to the literal fucking sun. Hey, but like on principle, they're the same. Like, sure, I guess, but no, not really. Yeah, I know there's a massive gap in like processing power and information and shit, right? It's pretty much that with permanence. Hardly. Plus the fact that like ChatGPT these days is just like glazing everyone is not helpful. Like, hey, can you help me program this? Sure, you're the smartest person alive for trying to figure this out. Here, let me help you. Cool, can you like change it this way? Of course. You're really smart for noticing that we should change it this way. Fucking hell. We should have regulated that shit before it like became a mega industry, and now it's like, oh, but now China's gonna do it faster than us, so we have to do it. No, I don't care. Let them deal with the repercussions of letting their population get like fucking destroyed by a bunch of AI generated bullshit. I don't want it. I would never. Flirting is of the devil. Okay, so I'm gonna do some more research on what I should be doing tomorrow before stream tomorrow. We're gonna do some more Satisfactory tomorrow. And of course, gives them 10 years and 0 regulation. From what I've heard, Sammy, that part did get cut out. That part did get cut out. I don't know if it got cut back in, but I know at one point they did manage to get it cut out. Because of course, no one read the fucking Big Beautiful Bill. Even YouTube is being overrun by stupid AI-generated trash. Yeah. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. Oh god, I hope so. Last I heard it got cut out because people made a massive stink about that because it was like, hey, wait a second. You do realize that this clause in this bill means that we, like, can't regulate AI deepfake porn or some shit. Like, you do realize that that's what you're doing, is allowing AI companies to do whatever the hell they want for 10 years and screw everybody over in the worst possible way. Because there would be literally no ability to, like, write regulation against it. And I think they were like, oh wait, that's in the bill? Oh, that's in the bill that I'm supposed to sign? That's like fucking 100,000 pages or some shit? That's what I'm supposed to sign? Wait, can we cut that out? Let's not have that in there. But of course no one actually read it. God. AI generated lawyers? Fuck no. I am extremely opposed to AI in, like, all its forms. When it first came out, I was like, oh wow, this is cool. But, like, the more I learned about it and the more I realized that, like, oh, this shit just, like, costs a bunch of money to run and is, like, super fucking, like, toxic to people's brains, and, like, oh my god, I'm so glad that I graduated college before AI, because I fear that anybody that, oh my god, I fear that anybody that, like, comes out of school right now with a degree is gonna hold less weight than, like, mine, simply for the existence that I can say, yeah, no, I got my degree before AI was a thing. No, I could not cheat and, like, have AI just print out an entire essay. And I'm sure people are gonna say, like, oh, but Queen, you know, I don't use AI to write my essays. Yeah, well, guess what? The people next to you are, and they're not being, like, super subtle about it, and they're just letting the machine do all of their work for them. And then they get a degree, and then your degree is worth just as much as theirs. Yeah, it's very much a we're cooked moment. AI porn is weird to me because it's incapable of feeling lust. Okay, but, like, if you lust over a certain actress, right, and then that person doesn't do porn because that's not the type of thing that they do, right? Then there's companies that's what they're trying to do. They fucking swap a face out, you know? God. Trades are better anyway. Yeah, go be a tradesman. Go be a plumber. AI can't turn itself into a plumber. And then for people who do it, yeah, and then it lowers it. Yeah, it lowers for people who don't use AI. You're then, like, you're getting lowered by the people who are. It's lowest common denominator bullshit. It's all bad. It should be fucking be an electrician. Yeah, that too. Electricians make hella money. Welders, yep. Alright. However, my trade is VTubing. So, you know what? I'm going to thank the people who helped me keep that trade going. Hit it, Minos. Thank you to Tank. Thank you to Big Ben 010 for being $10 patrons. Thank you to Glupski, Scuffy, and Skull Kid Ray for being my $5 patrons. And thank you to my $1 patrons, Dex, Ellis, Helicopter Cat, Nodgeball, Paddington, Weakest Bisexual Gamer. Thank you. Thank you again to Hank for the $5 earlier. He said that he was doing good and playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Never played Star Wars The Old Republic. I should play it at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm hungry. I hope Kirby prepared the food that I prepped before stream and got it in the oven and timed it well. I'm hungry. I will see y'all tomorrow for another day of Satisfactory. And then Tuesday, I don't know yet. Tuesday's a wild card. We'll see you then. Bye!